Now it's amazing what doesn't exist in the real world.
For example, in the real world, there aren't any things.
Nor are there any events. That doesn't mean to say that the real world is a perfectly featureless blank.
It means that it is a marvelous system of wiggles,
in which we descry things and events in the same way as we would project images on a Rorschach blot, or pick out particular groups of stars in the sky and call them
constellations,
as if they were separate groups of stars. Well, they're groups of stars in the mind's eye, in our system of concepts. They are not out there as constellations already grouped in the sky.
So in the same way, the difference between myself
and all the rest of the universe is nothing more than an idea. It is not a real difference. And meditation is the way in which we come to feel our basic inseparability from the whole universe. And what that requires is that we shut up. That is to say, that we become interiorly silent
and cease from the interminable chatter that goes on inside our skulls.
Because you see, most of us think compulsively all the time. That is to say, we talk to ourselves.
I remember when I was a boy.
We had a common saying, talking to yourself is the first sign of
madness.
This is BIZZY Y.N.B.
Dear Jason, Alter Ego Mixtape Part 2. Look at me, I told you I'm not going nowhere, you motherfucker. I am not a fucking quitter unless you got fucking liquor. I'm gonna fuck you up, so get the fuck out of here. Trust me when I tell you, I'm gonna be wearing red till I'm dead. Dear Jason, couldn't give a fuck if I harm your family, wife or kids. Wife or kids, I'm gonna make you feel the pain that you tried to put me through. So look for me, BIZZY Y.N.B. I'm the one who wants you dead, motherfucker. Wife or kids. Dear Jason, I'm the one who wants you dead. Dear Jason, wife or kids. Dear Jason, don't you remember? Dear Jason, don't you remember? I'm Robin. She was my older sister. You put her in a predicament where she ended up becoming a junkie and doing coke with your ass. She would call me and tell me all that you would do. Homie, you don't want me to see your face. I swear to God, my sister's life wouldn't have been the way it turned out to be. But you're the first motherfucker that I can remember who hurt Kathleen. Let's see how it feels now. Laugh now, Jason. Laugh now, motherfucker. Stupid pale ass white boy. You should have seen the face you made when my father told you one day I'd be coming for you at the OC Transfer bus station. When I was a kid, even threw you a pair of gloves to fight the old man. You refused to pick the gloves up, you little red-haired cocksucker. Remember next time, Jason, who I am. I'm not her daddy, I'm her little big brother Robin, and I'll come fuck you up. Dear Jason, I'm the one who wants you dead. Dear Jason, wife or kids. Dear Jason, don't you remember? Dear Jason, don't you remember? I'm Robin.
Young North Blood Records, motherfucker.
Don't you remember? I'm Robin.
Depressed patients may become so desperate that suicide seems to be the only way out. The next patient has been depressed to this point. Though her depression is not an acute unexplained illness, as in the other patient, but rather the final reaction to an unbearable life situation.
Hey yo, this is BIZZY Y.N.B.
Alter Ego Mixtape Part 2. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna make sure to kiss my kids. I'm gonna tuck them in every night. I'm gonna be listening to their stories about how it feels to be strong enough to make it happen in life. west, Michelle? Did you think of me in Sydney? On the nights you were drunk, instead of kissing us goodnight, your two babies. See, if there was any kind of heart in you, you would call. You would make more attempts, you would come for a fucking visit. Send your grandchildren a letter for their birthdays, Christmas, or even just out of the fucking blue. Mom, Mama, Michelle, whatever you think is probably better.
Down the right, top of suicide. I know you're down the right, top of suicide, 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 top of suicide.
You hurt me when you think I want to hear you all drunk. I made Dear Mom for you to hear what was going through my head. All I wanted was a hug or a call. Neither one of these happened. I'm sorry, Mom, for always being the one who makes you feel pain more than anyone. More than anyone. Michelle, you can't explain why you chose drinking over being with us. Your two children, Robin and Sydney. I know you blame my father, but that's bullshit and you know it, Michelle. You fucking could have did shit differently. You could have did shit differently.
I know you're down the right, top of suicide. I know you're down the right, top of suicide, 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 top of suicide.
Mom, Mama, Michelle, whatever you think is probably better. Whatever you think is probably better. Alter Ego Mixtape Part 2. Alter Ego Mixtape Part 2. Had this dream I killed Shane, oh yes, you know who I mean. Had this dream I seen my kids again. Woke up in sweats the other night, thinking of drinking. I hate this bottle.
What the fuck? You love this bottle of gin. I know you want to slug back this rum. That makes you dumb, Robin. Or should I call you my son?
Mom?
God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as the pathway to peace, taking as he did this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that he will make all things right if I surrender to his will, that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with him forever in the next. Amen.
Remember who I be was the beginning for you and me, Mr. Busy Y.N.B. Don't you think you can ever fucking forget me? I got 4 children who look up to me. Even though I know Damien and Jesse are with their mothers, I know they won't forget about me. I made Remember Who I Be 1, 2, and 3 for my family. I'm sorry for saying what I say about you on them, Michelle, more so, but you don't understand what you did to me. Really fucked me up, mentally. My babies are just that, my babies, and I could never imagine doing what you did to me, to them. I'm sorry for all the pain that I caused you, Mom. I'm sorry that I stole out of your purse years ago when I was a kid. I'm sorry for being me. Cause if I wasn't me, then you'd probably be here with me today. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You might not remember, you might remember, when you left out west to Alberta. I knew it wasn't best for you and me, but your mom always thinks she knows best for whatever reason. She broke the fucking court order and brought you to Alberta. I went crazy without knowing what was going to happen to you. Oh fuck. I pulled my hair out my head for days. I couldn't sleep. I wasn't able to eat. All I wanted to do was drink my life away. Fuck, all I wanted to do was drink my life away. Then your grandmother got on the phone, told me, keep strong. I will see you again one day, she told me to pray and change my ways, 'cause it isn't working for me, the drinking every day. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Thank you, Miss Kitchen. Thank you, Miss Kitchen. I'm sorry, Damien, for all this pain that has happened to us, my son. Just know I love you dearly with all my heart. I know you remember all the times we would play trouble in my kitchen. I know you remember jumping in and out of my window, in that bottom condo window. I loved watching you try to skateboard. It was hilarious, but you wouldn't stop till you would make it move just a little bit. You had the biggest smile on your face when I would get you and Jessie at the same time. You loved your little nose sister, Jessie. You called her that the first time you seen her. You called her out when she was just born with her little nose. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Damien and Jessie, I hurt every day for the time I have spent in the past. One day I will hold you both in my arms again, I promise you. I hate myself for what has happened to you too. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Jessie, my little nose baby girl, my first girl in this world, I love you with all my heart and soul. I can't explain what your mother hates about me, 'cause I don't know, babe. But I do know she is keeping you from me for the past 9 years. I promise, I'm gonna see you again one day, my girl. I promise. I'm gonna hold you tight. I pray to God every night to watch over you. Every night, my girl. I go crazy when I see someone who looks like you when you were 7. Then I start thinking to myself, she's a teenager now, Robin. I didn't leave you, Jessie. Your mother won't let you be with me. That stupid selfish bitch. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. This is Bizzy Y.N.B, motherfucker. Alter Ego Mixtape Part 2. You must be fucking thinking I'm drinking, but really remember how fucking strong I am, stupid fuck. I think I'm gonna roll one up, talk about this bottle that fucked me up, over more than I can count on my fingers and toes. I'm gonna tell you that I went to a deep dark place when I lost my son. I gave up with a lot of things I used to love to do. Fuck, I gave up with my lifestyle in Ottawa. I couldn't handle the pain these people kept trying to cause me with my drinking. They all told me their own horrible story about me. The funny thing is, when you see me, you won't come fuck with me. Why not, huh? Why not, huh? See, I know I have beef in Ottawa, and I know I got beef in my kitchen that I'm cooking up next to these potatoes. Does that make you all nervous? I got my joints rolled up, not giving a fuck about this coronavirus. Smoking dope down the road with my kids playing in the park at the schoolyard. See, I know you hate me doing these type of songs, but I have fun with them all when I'm done. Anyways, back to this rum. That makes me dumb. This rum won't leave me alone since I turned my life around. Everything on TV has beer or liquor in it. Every time I go out, they bring me straight to the fucking bar. Like I need to be there.
I know you miss my smooth taste, Robin, or should I call you Bizzy? I got the gin and our bottle of rum. We're gonna order these Mike Hards after you get these drinks into yourself. Alright, my son?
You must be fucking thinking I'm drinking, but really remember how fucking strong I am, stupid fuck. I think I'm gonna roll one up, talk about this bottle that fucked me up, over more than I can count on my fingers and toes. You must be fucking thinking I'm drinking. You must be fucking thinking I'm drinking, but really remember how fucking strong I am, stupid fuck. Just fuck off already, I don't need you.
Conformity, the difficulty in maintaining your own beliefs in the face of others. For those of you, I see the look in your eyes like, I would have walked differently. Well, ask yourselves why you were clapping. And we all have a great need for acceptance, but you must trust that your beliefs are unique, your own, even though others may think them odd or unpopular, even though the herd may go, that's bad. Robert Frost said, 2 roads diverged in the wood, and I took the one less traveled by.
Alter Ego Mixtape Part 2. So please God, answer me. So please God, answer me. Shit, I've been thinking of doing this one thing I can't be doing because I don't love it anymore. This bottle had a hold of me for a long time, since I was 11 to 24. I felt alone, but then I was given the gift of life. That's when I found happiness in myself again. Everything I was going to be doing was worth it. I told myself, this is a virtue. See, I got everything I need and more. I wish I could have Jesse and Damien also. I know these things don't matter to you, but these issues matter to me. I don't know why you made her leave us when I was younger, God. I don't know why you made him sick with all that disease, God. Why the fuck you take my son from me, God? I thought when you gave me my daughter, Jessie, I was going on a better direction, God. I know that you miss me, each and every one of you, because I miss you with all my heart. I know you question me, like where the fuck is he? I'm asking for help with my life. So please God, answer me. So please God, answer me. Please God, answer me. So please God, answer me.
You didn't slaughter every one of the Starks. No. That was your mistake. You should have ripped them all out, root and stem.
When people ask you what happened here, tell them the North remembers. Tell them winter came for House Frey.
I've hurt and I've hurt people. Don't mean that I won't hurt people when I'm not trying to hurt them. Ask my mother and my sisters. I won't talk to them or go visit them. I just can't go to that city. It's shitty living. I know that you are just waiting for me to fall in this dirt and not be able to pick myself back up again. But I'm Robin fucking Paul. I walk with my head held high, with my kids on my side, and a knife in this bag to slice up these apples that they eat. Laugh out loud. Bet you thought it was to cut your neck open and watch you bleed out. Fuck that. I'm gonna make sure that you get to see me break down all these walls holding me back, motherfucker. You think you have issues now? You don't think do you, Robin, for everything that you have said on these records about your family? Fuck it. I'm saying these things to tell them I hate them all. Doreen the crackhead, the drinking drunkie, the drunken drunkie. Sad when your own son jokes about it freely. You know who killed your sister, and you won't talk to anybody about it. When my sister died, I wanted to smack the shit out of you, trying to cry like Kathleen is one of your kids in front of your own daughter. Fuck your stupid Doreen. Lisa, your older sister, isn't my aunt either, but her kids are my family because of my Uncle Farron. He wasn't a chump or a big bad wolf. He was a wise old man who lived the roughest times and tried to survive. Rest in peace, Kelly Joe. Rest in peace, Auntie Maxine. Rest in peace, Mikey. Rest in peace, Uncle Farron. Rest in peace, Kathleen. Rest in peace, my crazy Granny Dolly. Rest in peace, my Grandpa Clarence. Paul. Rest in peace, my nephew Lawrence. You think you have issues now? You think you have issues now? You think you have issues now? Alter Ego Mixtape Part 2.
While it is true, therefore, we should do something about changing the situation, the one way of not doing anything about a situation is feeling guilty about it. Because when people feel guilty about a situation, they most usually, instead of doing something practical to change it, they resort to all sorts of symbolic methods of expiation. They go to confession. They see an analyst. They do all kinds of things which will be ways of actually not doing anything about the problem, but feeling all right about it instead. And guilt invariably produces that sort of reaction. It is a destructive emotion. And instead, we need to have a different attitude to our mistakes and to our misdeeds.